Hello guys, we're back. I think my video cut out. I don't know why. Let's continue. Here we go. Alright, so I'm putting in cloves, ground cloves, not a lot. If you do too much of it, your dish is ruined. Okay. Chicken is browning so nicely here. Look at that. Yum. So what I'm going to do, curry paste that I made myself. Oh, smells nice. It's gonna kill me because it's got chilies and everything, but one of these days I will tell you exactly what I put in it, all the things. I can't remember now everything that I put in it, but I'll collect my thoughts and I'll do that. So I'm just gonna throw some here. Just make sure the chicken is nicely covered. Look at that. So now I'm gonna put in some tomatoes. I'm actually looking for more the juice, and that is why I'm putting in the tomatoes, because we're just gonna put half of that and then the other half in the other chicken. It is so strong. Excuse me. Okay, let me put in some water because I want the bottom and the flavor to clear, because I don't want the flavor to be left in the pot. And the best way to do that is clean water, and you literally wash the pot at the bottom. Otherwise you leave all the goodness in the pot, and we don't want to do that. We are not doing that. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. It's looking yummy already. Look at this, look at this. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in another bowl. Yeah, My poor husband knows already that, you know, when I'm cooking, there's 1,000 pots, 1,000 pots, but he loves to do the dishes. He loves to do the dishes, but I will also help. I mean, he will fight me because he feels like, you know, I've now cooked, so he's gonna do the dishes. So I hope that your husbands are listening as well. This is how we do. You cook and he washes the pots. Okay, so there we go. There we go. So here. Right, so we're gonna put in the rest of the chicken. Okay. The rest of the chicken. Okay, so look, this is how it looks so far. So we're gonna put in some salt and pepper again. Not a lot because, you know, we can layer the flavor as we go along. Okay, there we go. Pepper, and what else did we put? Some cumin, ground cumin. Paprika for the color and the depth of flavor. And some garam masala. And all this stuff is in the curry paste anyway. But, you know, you're just elevating the taste. And again, just a teeny weeny bit of cloves. Okay, not a lot, not a lot. Okay. Alright, so I've got some potatoes. So we're gonna put them in there, just for them to get a bit of color. But I mean, they're all going into the curry. I don't normally, I hardly cook with potatoes, but don't get me wrong, potato is like my favorite vegetable, but in a curry. But because I am making this curry I'm making it for rotis, so the potatoes are so nice in it. So hence I'm putting in potatoes. Okay, so there we go. You can see there, looking lovely. Alright, so I'm gonna again put in some curry paste. Curry paste. There's ginger in here, there's chilies, there's garlic, there's what's this thing I keep on forgetting? Let me go check in the pantry. Okay, like, how do I keep on forgetting turmeric, right? Turmeric, that's like fresh turmeric, right? Loads of it went in here. Some coriander, or they call it dhania. Yeah, I'll think about it. But now I can't remember what all I put in, because obviously whenever I make something, there's no method. I always throw in whatever feels right, so I don't always remember. Now look how it's the turmeric that is giving that yellow color. See that? Okay. And then I'm going to put in, just give it a bit of time to do its thing. And then let me get some tomato paste so long. Put in 2 old gold tomato paste, because it can be anything. I actually just had another brand in my hand, but then I found 2 of old gold. Then I thought, okay, let me just use the same. Okay, so there we go. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, you can see it's doing its thing. I'm just going to throw in some tomatoes. And I'm just going to clean it out with water. Okay. Oh, that is looking amazing. Looking amazing. Okay, so there we go. So what I'm going to do now is literally just throw in this tomato paste. I'm just going to clean it up with water. So I can say maybe I put in, what, 400 grams, same 2 cups of water, right? 2 cups of water, but you know, you're a girl that knows, you can gauge yourself how much you should, because you know we want it to cook nicely, we want the potatoes to simmer in nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in a big pot, let it cook, and I'm going to go quickly to the shop to buy, you know, those like foil thingies to store the food, because I've now run out, and when I'm done cooking I want to store them nicely. I will show you in my presentation video what I do so that, you know, it works, because then I'll pack in some chicken curry and some rotis and some mussels and store it, put it in the freezer, and my husband and children can just at any time go to the freezer and okay. So now of course I put in tomatoes, right? So I'm gonna have to put in sugar. So obviously you play it by ear, and you do you, right? Obviously we cook for diabetics, then you don't put sugar, otherwise you're gonna kill someone. But in this instance, there is my sugar. So there we go. Okay, so perhaps later, what am I going to do? I'm going to make the rotis. Well, I'm not actually making the rotis. Actually, I want to show you because nowadays I can make my own rotis, but I found a guy who makes fabulous rotis, and they are really gorgeous. They are absolutely so light and fluffy and buttery and everything that you want a roti to be. And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not making rotis again. Obviously, I'm not advocating, because you guys, you know, we need to learn how to do these things. But like, when you have mastered the art, you know, then you can sort of like cheat and be like, okay, I'm not gonna make rotis. If there's somebody who makes them, so let them make them. But also the reason why this guy is, you know, doing his own business, trying to make money, so I'm supporting him basically, and you know, by buying his rotis. And so what I actually did, the batch I had of rotis, I made some, I distributed to my neighbors, and they all love them, because I used to, when I make my own rotis, I give them the rotis, and so now I can tell them, oh, now, you know, you can buy them. So they literally all, you know, put in an order, and we're supporting this local guy who's, you know, trying to hustle. We're all hustling, so we need to help each other. So yeah, so that was a great thing. So let me plug you in with the rotis. Get me in the comments field and we can chat and we can get some rotis. You know, they're so lovely. You just literally put them in the freezer. You defrost. There they are. Actually, let me show you. They're outside defrosting right now. Now here they are. Look how, can you see how buttery they are? You can see in between. Oh my gosh, I have to